It would be a horrible thing to be a slave, wouldn't it? I can't even imagine how horrible that would be. And did you know that you and I really are slaves and have been set free? We'll talk about it. Hi, I'm Pastor Thomas Kock. I'm the pastor at Living Word Lutheran Church in Johnson City, Tennessee, and welcome to Words for Life. We've been tracing our way through the Apostles' Creed, and we're to the point in the second article where we confess, I believe in Jesus Christ, who was crucified. Crucifixion was a horrible thing. Man was stretched out, his arms stretched out on a cross, nailed through, feet and legs nailed through, and we were left to die in an exposed, excruciatingly painful, horrible manner. In fact, it was so horrible that the Romans would not allow a citizen to be put to death that way. The only people who could be put to death that way were slaves and non-citizens. Jesus was put to death like a slave. Why? Because by nature, you and I are slaves. Jesus said, whoever sins is a slave to sin. Well, guess what? You and I are sinners. We're angry, we're bitter, we're resentful. We fail to love God, we fail to love one another. We're simple human beings. And indeed, therefore, we are slaves to sin. We deserved to die the death on that cross. But most amazingly, Jesus did. And he did it for you and for me. Jesus went to that cross, dying like a slave. Why? So that you and I could be set free. Romans chapter 6 puts it this way. For we know that our old self was crucified with him, that's with Jesus, so that the body of sin might be done away with, that we should no longer be slaves to sin. Because anyone who has died has been freed from sin. God considers you to have died with Jesus. And because you've died, you've been set free. Jesus went to the cross. He died like a slave, so that we, who by nature are slaves, could be set free forever. God's done that for me, and God's done that for you. Those are words for life. Thanks for inviting me into your home.